Welcome back to another video. My name is Kieran and today I'm going to be talking about credit cards. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button down below. It means a lot and you will be able to see more content like this. And just before I start into this video properly, I want to just say if you cannot afford to pay off your credit card each and every single month, then do not get one. My personal experience, I have had a credit card for just under 12 months and have made just under £200 from all the benefits I have received. But that was only after I paid it off in full each and every single month, so I had been charged 0% interest. Also, I would love to know how many people are actually using credit cards and what credit cards they are using. So please comment down below the credit card you have and what benefits you receive from each one of those cards. So what is a credit card? Now, a credit card is basically a card that enables you to buy things that you might not actually have the money in the bank to afford. This difference, or how much you have on your credit card, the allowance depends on the type of card you go after. For example, my credit card that I currently have has an allowance of £1,000, and that means that's how much I can spend up to on that card, even though I might not have £1,000 in my bank account. Credit cards sound like such an amazing thing because you just have quick access to cash that you don't have, and maybe you're getting paid in 2 or 3 weeks and you just need to have some extra cash. It sounds perfect, but how they get you is through their interest rates. These card companies give you an allowance that you will more than likely max out, and then by the end of the month you won't be able to pay it off in full. You might be able to pay off half or 75% of it, but that remaining percent that you cannot pay off, they will charge you a high interest rate. On top of this, usually if you have bad credit, the credit card lenders that you usually get accepted by have much higher APR rates and usually don't have as many good rewards that come with that card. So if you do have bad credit, my advice is do not go for a credit card. Sort out your credit rating that you can go on to Experian. They give you advice and just sort it out and then go for a credit card. So what credit cards that I have with all of this in mind? Now, I currently have 2 credit cards from the same company. Both are from American Express. One is a gold and one is a platinum. Now, I'm going to go through the pros and cons of both cards and why I actually have 2 cards, which I'm going to answer just quickly right now. I pretty much have this card, which I'm cancelling, and I've had this card for the last 12 months, which is the gold American Express, because of an annual fee that they charge. The first year is free and it comes with a lot of benefits. So I'm going to go through all the benefits and why I actually chose this card and why I am now going with the Platinum Cashback Everyday card from American Express. As I talk about the gold card, I'm going to have on the screen a quick just run through of all the rewards on the website so you can read through it as I'm speaking. Now, I received this card last August, so I'm nearing those 12 months where I will be charged an annual fee of £140, which is what I do not want. So that is why I'm cancelling this card. Now, in the first 3 months, I did spend the bonus requirement, which was £3,000, and I received 10,000 Amex points for spending that. So Amex points are pretty much just like air miles if you're in the United States, but you can redeem them on this card and with their reward system pretty much on anything. Now, I personally have used them to upgrade my flights from London to Belfast. I've also used them to get some money off on my flights to America. And the reason why I use them on flights is just because I fly a lot. I go to America pretty much every 6 weeks. I haven't been able to so far this year just because of the pandemic. But usually for me, I just like to treat myself when I am flying. So all the 10,000 points that I've received went to my British Airways Avios account. Now you might be thinking, well, how much does 10,000 points equal? Or what is it equivalent to? Now, a point is roughly estimated to be between 0.55p and, well, 2 1.5p per point. Now that means if you have 10,000 points, that's 10,000p, or another way of saying that is £100, and that's just an average of 1p. Now if you get the best amount that you can get, that would be £150 that I've received from just spending that bonus amount. As well as receiving all the bonus points, I ended up spending just over £8,000 in 12 months on this card, which means I would have received 1 point per pound, which is just around 8,000 points. Now, with this card, you do get 2 times the amount of points that you spend on airlines. So for me, buying my flights between London and Belfast and London to New York or Dublin to New York, I did receive extra points. But just to keep it sort of easy for this video, I had spent or gathered 18,000 points, which equals just below £200. Obviously, depending on what I could use it on, I probably got more value than just under £200. I probably got the equivalent of around £300 to £400 just by using my points as long and stretching them as far as I could actually get them to go. Now, this card does sound amazing, but there's a massive fallback with this card, and that is the APR being around, or actually being 56.6%. Now, on top of that, you do have the £140 annual fee, which will cost you a lot of money. So if you don't pay it off each and every single month, do not get this card. You will not receive any benefits at all, because if I had to pay that annual fee and I only received under £200, it wouldn't be worth it. However, I did receive a bit of a profit, but it still just wouldn't be worth my time. So cancelling the gold card, I did decide to go for the American Express Platinum Everyday Cashback card. Now, this means I cannot actually sign up to the bonus, which you can hopefully see on the screen as it's scrolling down, which means that I will not get 5% cashback in my first 6 months of spending up to £100. Now, for me personally, I don't mind that because I've received a lot of rewards from the gold card, and I'm happy enough with receiving the 1%, which is what you get after you get out of that bonus period. You receive 1% of all your spending. Also, the APR is just over half of what it is for the gold card. It sits at 22.2% APR, but I'm also going to use all the cashback I received from this card and put it into my Trading 212 stocks and shares account, which if you want to see more videos on that, check out my description box below. I will have links to those videos. Just to put it into perspective, if I was to spend £10,000 in a year, I would receive £100 back in cashback from just using this card and doing nothing else, which is awesome to have, because that's £100 that I wouldn't have if I was using a debit card. So that's just a bonus, but that means making sure that you pay it off each and every single month, because that APR might wipe out that £100 and actually might make you pay more than £100, which puts you at a loss, and that's not what we want. I'm going to include some additional bonuses that you would actually get from Amex, and when using this company, they do have traveling and shopping protection, which just means that they have a fraud guarantee that if you buy or do something, you'll easily get your money back, which is just perfect. The customer service that anytime I've had to actually deal with them have been super, and you also get exclusive offers that people who aren't Amex customers do not receive. However, this does come with big disadvantages, which is just simply having such high APR, which means if you do not pay it off each and every single month, it will cost you a lot. If you want to sign up to one of the cards, I will have a link below, which just simply means if you use that and you sign up, you will receive £10 cash back when you spend over £1. In addition to that, I will receive something too. Please do not get a credit card if you cannot afford it. If you want to see more videos like this, please click that subscribe button down below so you can see more content when I post it. There's links to videos down below. If you want to see something similar to this, please give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Remember to comment which credit card you have and the rewards, and I will see you in the next video. Just to make it a bit easier, you can click here and here for videos that are something similar to this video. So enjoy.